Hey guys, this is Sean Monster 100 back with the M1 Garand disassembly. So this is how to take it apart.
Alright.
I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Okay.
Make sure you always rest this iron sight on a towel because it could bend it if you do it too much. Alright. So this is the trigger guard. Right here, you pull back on it, and you hear a little slide thing, and pops right up and comes right out.
Okay.
Over there, and then the stock just comes right off. Just lift it up, and it'll come right off.
It's full wooden stock, fully original again.
Yep. So then, alright, here's where it comes to the hard part where I have to flip it around so I can pull it, because this is kind of hard. Yeah, there's a spring that's like that long, literally, that is compressed in there. So, and then
highly dangerous, actually.
Pull this back, and it unhooks from the unhooks from this.
Let me see.
Unhooks from these two pins.
Yep.
Right here, and then it has two kind of like snake head things on that hook into that.
You just pull
the spring out. Make sure. Sometimes these do come apart, no biggie, it just goes right back in, so. Sometimes it won't, sometimes you'll have to jam it in, but it's still pretty easy. Alright, so then, now we take the guts out. I use like something thin and long.
That's what she said. That's a moment.
Shut up. Yeah.
Oh, almost just fell there.
Okay. Like something like this. And there's a little hole right there.
Okay. See it?
And then you just push it in.
And it comes out the other side.
Yeah, and the pin comes out the other side. And then all the guts will just fall right out.
Keep hold of that.
Yeah, keep hold of that pin.
You'll always need it.
Yeah, yeah. And then this just slides right out.
Wait, what slides right out?
This piece. It looks distinctively like that. It is the, this is the bullet guide right here. That's the bullet guide. This is the, bullet guide arm. And what I like to do, I don't know if you'll do it, but I like to put the pin inside one of the pieces so it doesn't roll around. It's, you know, it's up to you if you want to. That's just how I do it. And then this, it's weird. Nothing's holding this in except for this pin down here. It just slides into the metal. So if that's off like by probably a thousandth of an inch, the thing's gonna blow up. So this gun was really well made. There was like 6 million of them made, so. And then the bullet guide slides right out.
Okay.
These two, I'll show you.
The bullet guide went in there.
And then, now, I have to flip it back around like this. Like that. So, see that notch right there? That notch right there. I think you can see that. See it?
Oh.
Right there.
Yep.
Do you pull this back? Once you get to that notch, pull out and up.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna maybe help just a little bit. And it's not plugged in. Yay! So while he's taking that
Okay, got
out,
it. Yeah, on that notch,
there we go.
that notch, the bolt comes right off, this comes right off. The upper rod handle, like I was telling you, this goes, it's in a weird shape. It goes like this, and this goes down into the gas tube chamber. If you go back in the video, that's what you can see. This goes down into the gas chamber, and it has a flat end, and it pushes back. And it's bent just the way it needs to be. If you're taking this out and it gets stuck, lube the place where it's stuck and try and get it out. Because if this is not... Because if you bend this just a little bit, it will not fit back in right, and the gun will not operate right. Then here comes the bolt, which is my favorite part because this took me so long to do.
Last time.
Yeah. Well, take it out, bend it like when it's right here, pull it up, bend it. And it just should slide right out. Should. Notice how I said that. There.
That's fine.
You just jiggle it out, basically. And then, alright, that's the disassembly. Now we're going to do the assembly.
Yep.
See that little notch at the way back of the pin? Right there.
Yep.
That slides into this little notch right here.
1 second. Where again?
Right there. You see that? See that notch?
Point it towards the light.
That notch right there.
Well, there's a notch there, okay?
There's a notch there at the back of it.
No.
Yeah, there's horrible lighting in here. I'm sorry. And then that just slides
I'm
right
gonna turn on
in
the
here.
light. I'll be right back.
That's a lot better, actually.
Yeah, that is. Okay.
Anyway, there's that notch, and
Okay.
I'll get it out again. And then that thing at the end of it, right there.
That tiny, like, chip that
Yeah.
almost looks like.
Then this slides right into that notch. And then slides right in, and then just goes
Straight in.
right in. And then when you fire it, if you notice, if you're wondering what this is, it's a big, thick hunk of steel that this slides into. So that's what it is. See, it just slides. So on the crap. Just get out. So on like that, and then when you put this opera back on, this has to be back. And then
If you notice on the back of the opera rod, there's a couple grooves.
yeah, there's a kind of like that right there.
Yep.
This piece right here slides into those grooves. So we'll get to that in a minute. But this is how it goes together. You slide that in there. Alright, it's in.
So you just hook it
And
on.
then you just hook it on and push down. That's in.
That's working.
Yep, and then you take the bullet guide.
Which is
This
a little
piece.
trigger thing.
Yep, it's not the trigger. You see these two notches right here on the sides?
Yep.
And then there's these two notch things in here.
See?
There's one on this side, one on this side.
Yep.
It slides in upside down and goes into them like that. It slides right in. And then you put this piece in, which, you know, just slides right up into place. It's kind of cool. And then there's this piece, which is the
No.
this piece. And then it's the, what is it? Bullet guide arm, something like that. I know the names of these. I just forgot them. I haven't really looked at this rifle in a long time. And then just slides right in. All these should align where the pin's gonna go in. But if that doesn't do it, the pin's sort of
see?
they're all supposed to line up.
Yep, see how I can see at the end?
And the pin is sort of shaped with kind of like an arrow typed, so it'll put them back into place if they're just a little bit off.
Okay.
And then pop the pin out of whatever piece, like this piece. And this piece right here, this notch goes underneath this little thing that I think you'll be able to see moving. I don't know, this camera, I'll just take all the guts out again to show you where this piece goes. See that piece that's moving in there? Try to get it up more. No, up more.
Right there. That piece, it hooks onto
that
there,
piece,
so it goes
and then this goes
right under it.
underneath here and underneath it. And the way you can check it is that if it springs up like that, and if this moves like that,
Okay.
because that's the clip ejector. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't reload a clip." Like with World at War, people were complaining, "Oh, that's fake. You cannot reload a M1 Garand in the middle of a clip." Well, you can. It just makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, it does.
And then, yeah, see, it just got in again. And
You guys already seen this part.
yeah.
What do you say about that lamp?
And this, you lift up. Remember what I said? Test it, make sure it's like that.
Yep, it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Then you put the pin in, and it should just slide right in. Like that.
Yep.
And, okay, then there's a spring. Tried
The
to
spring
flip.
is the hard part.
I had to flip the gun over
The
again.
spring's the dangerous part too.
Yeah, this will go right straight into a wall. Do not ask me how I know
Right straight
that.
into your head too.
Yeah, don't ask me how I know that either. No, I'm joking. But don't ask me how I know it'll go into a wall though. My first time taking it apart, and it kind of, yeah, it went. I didn't want it to.
It just hooks right onto that.
Yeah, you pull it back just a little bit when you get it down in here. Make sure it's inside this, the piece that goes down and moves that little thing.
Right.
Then you pull this back a little bit, lift up on that arm,
And that trigger guard should
and
go
then that should just lock right in there. And now you can see the inner workings of it, how they work. See, like you go, and this locks into this piece. The op rod locks. Zoom in. There.
Okay.
See, it locks into that piece.
Yep.
There, and then when you pull this back, and you push down on that, they all work to lift that up so I can go forward. It's kind of cool.
And then slam.
I think that's kind of cool. So yeah.
And then basically
And
just
then
put
it's
on
easy.
the body.
And the guy that designed this also built all the machines. John Cantius Garand. I don't know if I think I pronounced that right.
And it just slides right in.
Yeah, that just slides right on.
There's no click. There's no special anything.
There's no special anything. It just clicks, and then this just slides right down in it. Make sure it's all lined up, and it should just go like right in. Alright, and there it is.
And M1 back to working. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next week we're going to be doing it on the
SKS.
SKS, the Russian rifle.